Hello, this is Alexandra Ridgecane. This is my daughter's room. I have people coming to my house and claim my house dirty. I got a lot of stuff, so yes, the books look a bit messy. They don't have to be neat, as long as they're packed away. That's the books. Yes, I'm sorting out clothes in my daughter's room. She has a lot of toys. And that's just because my sister's staying with me. I have nowhere to put the clothesline. So when I have housing or when my sister comes over, yes, they ask me why isn't my house clean. That's because she takes my other room with her stuff in there. She left stuff in there, so I can't put my stuff away and pack them away. I'm just using that as evidence. My house is usually clean, but like I said, like her stuff's here. So when I have housing over and they take photos, they're trying to make it out like I'm dirty. I'm not. My sister is in between homes. She, you know, like I said, my house is really clean. I have to pack that pram away, and the blanket. I just haven't done that yet. I'm not perfect, Mum. I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect, but that's my kitchen. It's an old kitchen, but I'm usually clean. I usually wash all my stuff away, and I don't know what people complain about my house, but I get discriminated by a certain sibling that comes over, and also housing rights, negative stuff about me. I'm usually clean. This is except this is not all my stuff there. That's my sister's stuff because she's in between homes. Like I explained, that's my stuff there. I have to tidy that up. It's not messy, but it's just you got a few stuff that has to be packed away. And yes, so when you come into my house, you'll see a lot of stuff that has to be packed away. I couldn't put the clothes on the clothesline because, you know, there's not enough room in the clothesline. So I had to put it in the side of the house. So it looks a bit messy. But this is my sister's stuff. It's in between homes. I can't help that. That's my daughter's school hat. But I'm usually a clean person. I'm very clean. Yes, the cat tips some biscuits down. I have to sweep that up. And he just woken up. But my house is really clean. And he puts cat litter. So I have to sweep that up. I didn't just woken up. But when people come to my house is really clean. It's just, you know, I'm just showing that I'm not perfect. You know, cats does mistakes, you know, put biscuits on the ground. But my house is really clean. And I'll show you the bathroom. So when people come over to my house, that I have a full bin. And Faith, stop wasting toilet paper. That's my daughter doing that this morning. But my place is usually clean. There's nothing wrong with my place. The toilet is clean. It's just my daughter made that mess this morning. She wastes toilet paper. Yes, so my house is really clean. So when I have my so-called sisters complaining to whoever she complains with, to a social worker, look, the carpet, I'll show the carpet, is done by my sister's kids, mostly, and some of it for my daughter. I can admit it. I'm not hiding anything. Yes, the carpet's a bit worn out, and it's old. The carpet's old. Before I moved in here, they didn't do anything to the carpets. I kept asking the housing to change the carpets or put, because my daughter's asthmatic, to put wooden floors, but they won't do that because it's easier for me. I can sweep up and mop and vacuum properly. Yes, but when housing comes over, they're going to write a lot of negative stuff about me. So I'm putting as evidence to show proof. You know, my sister's in between houses. These are her staff. I can't help that. But my house is really clean, bro. I don't know why people complain about my house. I don't do the mess. Like I said, that stuff's not mine. That is a lot of stuff my sister has to take. And she's in between houses. But she writes a lot of negative stuff about me that I'm not clean. And I just cooked this morning. And that's from last night. I have to clean the stove. But when I'm tired, I do get exhausted. I'm not a robot. But I do clean straight away in the morning. But my house is usually spotless. But because my mum also cooked, and my mum makes a mess, she also cooked here too. Yesterday night, I have to clean the stove. My house is usually spotless. It's usually clean like this. There's nothing, I have nothing to hide. I'm showing the people that I'm a normal person. That's old stains. I don't know where that stains come from. That's really old stains. I've been here for 9 years. Thank you, Vinny's, for giving me a fridge. I don't discriminate every government person or every authority. I don't bag out and just bag out because I want to bag out. I tell the truth here. I had to take the handle off the doors because I couldn't take the couches in. Yes, but my house doesn't usually look like this. But I'm showing this to defend myself, just in case, you know, housing writes a bad report about me. I'm putting it down. My house is usually clean, but that's all my sister's stuff. I can't help that. She's in between homes. That's all her stuff, and that's my clothes. Sorry, and my daughter's underwears. Sorry about that. And my house is usually spotless, but because my sister's in between homes, I'm just using this evidence to defend myself publicly, because, you know, my house is usually clean, and most of the stuff I didn't do myself, like the mess. And as they say, you know, that, and I don't like naming people, but my house is usually clean. I'm not a robot. There's stains, old stains there. When I first moved into housing, they didn't change anything. Didn't change the carpets. Didn't even paint the walls. The walls are really old. And the cut stuff there, I don't know what they cut there for. But I'm showing you proof that I'm looking after the house. I'm not doing anything wrong to it. The bins overflow. I have to throw that out. But my house is usually clean. Just haven't had a chance to do it this morning. But my house is usually spotless. When people come over, my house is clean. That's the clothes. I only just had a shower. But my house is clean. Spotless. Just a few stuff there. My glasses. But that's how, if my daughter's room gets messy, if my sister complains about my house being messy, oh, it's just a few clothes. Wow. Oh, a few clothes over there. I have nowhere to put it because she has my room. And I don't want to go in there because then she accused me of breaking her stuff. So I'm legally trying to defend myself on YouTube. That's stuff I keep out if I need a jacket. Yes, but I look after my daughter. And, you know, I've got some kids' movies there. Her toys in there, like you see. My house is not really messy, just cluttered. And I don't chuck all her things away, because then people say I don't buy my daughter stuff, that I don't care about my daughter. And my daughter likes playing with everything, even if it's old stuff. And yes, I keep my Bible there. But at the moment, that's just magazines. You know, I'm not a clean freak. No, I'm not. But that's the stencils I go through my daughter with. I try to help her to read and write. But I'm just using it. I'm usually a clean person. I look after. Yes, it's overflowing with clothes. I look after my daughter. I'll show you. She has a lot of clothes. That's just my stuff in there too, because my sister has my room. But once my sister moves out and gets her stuff, I can put all my stuff in my room. But at the moment, I don't want to do that because I don't want to get accused of breaking her stuff. So at the moment, my house is a bit cluttered. It is a small townhouse. It's not big. It's only a 2-bedroom place. And that's all my sister's stuff in there. I don't want to go in there because it's a bit messy. But my house is usually spotless. But because my sister's in between homes, I'm telling the truth, nothing but the truth. But I'm using it as evidence just in case docs or housing write negative stuff about me. Yeah, I'm not a perfect person. I'm not claiming to be perfect. I'm not a neat freak. My daughter messes stuff up, and I'll let her bookshelves look like that because I don't have to clean up after her all the time. She has to learn how to do it herself. I'm teaching her how to clean herself. So if I was intervene and clean up after her, she'll never learn. And if you're a mother, you understand. Anyways, people falsely accuse me, take advantage of me, and discriminate me, and trying to label me as a bad mother. I'm not a bad mother. I'm not a perfect mother, but I showed you I have nothing to hide. I'm always telling the truth, and people discriminate me, like government organisations discriminate me. Sometimes my own family discriminate me. I don't know if they do it intentionally or I don't know, but all I know is people like picking on people, and I'm sick of bullies, and especially they pick the weak, and I get targeted because I'm a bit slow. I learn difficulties, they use that against me, and because I had an emotional breakdown, they use that against me, say I'm crazy. Sorry if I talk fast, but that's just me. That's who God made me who I am. I'm not changing that, and I'm not saying sorry. And, you know, if you get discriminated, post up, and if you can prove that you're a good mother or good parent, you can show that good parent. Yes, my house is cluttered. I told you why. You know, my sister's in between homes. I'm just using it to show people I'm not hiding anything. Yes, I'm not going to always run after my daughter and clean up after her. It's up to her. And yes, my house is a bit small. I'm not complaining about that, but I do the best that I can. And every mother does their best they can, and no one's perfect, so we shouldn't judge each other. We should help each other out, and shouldn't discriminate, and shouldn't pick on someone just because they're slow in disability. And not every... Now they're saying people on disability get a lot of money. All I get is $1,100, okay? And I pay most of it on rent, gas, electricity, water, food. And sometimes I struggle to buy food because it's so expensive. And you get people like my sister saying, oh, you get more than me because you're on disability pension. That's not true. Just because they say you're going to get $1,400 doesn't mean you're going to get that. Most of that goes to the tax. And you won't receive all that money back anyways. So, like I said, stop judging each other. Stop thinking people are getting more. When it comes to the point, everybody gets the same. And we all struggle. So stop trying to say and discriminate people. Thank you.